Now, viewers, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be in Kerala today as part of the BJP's electoral campaign for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Now, on his sixth visit to the state this year and first since releasing party's manifesto for 2024, PM will be in the state for 2 days and will attend election campaign for NDA candidates from Alathur, Thrissur, Attingal and Thiruvananthapuram constituencies. In Alathur, PM will campaign for retired college principal T.N. Sarasu. Sarasu came under the BJP scanner after the SFI gave her a mock funeral on campus when she retired as principal of the Government Victoria College in Palakkad in 2016. PM will also be canvassing for Suresh Gopi, a popular Malayalam actor fielded from Thrissur. Later in the day, Thiruvananthapuram. PM will campaign for BJP's second high-profile candidate, Rajiv Chandrasekhar, contesting from Thiruvananthapuram, and V. Muralidharan from Attingal. Polling in Kerala for the general elections will be held on April 26 for all the 20 constituencies. Now, you can see how the Prime Minister has been doing rounds in the southern states to push the BJP's agenda. Now, this is the sixth visit to Kerala. Overall, he has visited Tamil Nadu and other states as well in the south. Now, we can tell you how the demography in the area is, how many votes are likely to get to the BJP's kitty and other they are facing. These are the candidates on your screens, viewers. This is the Thrissur contest. We have Suresh Gopi of the BJP, we have V.S. Sunil Kumar of the CPI LDF and K. Muralidharan of the Congress UDF. Now, these are the candidates who will be contesting in the upcoming elections. And not just this, you know, in 2014 and 2019, if we talk about the rising vote share in LS polls for the BJP, then in 2014, 11.15%, and then in 2019, the BJP's vote share in Thrissur has risen to 28, which says that 17.05% has been the increase in the vote share of the BJP in the Thrissur area. Now, we talk about the demography of this constituency. Then Hindus constitute to about 58.42%, Christians 24.27%, Muslims 17.07%. These figures are according to the 2011 consensus. And this census also tells you a lot about how the people in the area vote and which candidate is likely to get. As you all know that the left candidates pitch for the Muslims and the minorities. Their anti-Hindu agenda also appeals on a large basis, and that's why this tucker between the left and the Congress and the BJP will be an interesting fight to see in the upcoming elections. Now, with the two popular faces taking on each other, the Thiruvananthapuram seat in Kerala has hogged the spotlight again ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. BJP has fielded Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar against incumbent Congress's Shashi Tharoor in Thiruvananthapuram. Ensuring BJP's win, Prime Minister Modi will hold a mega rally in Thiruvananthapuram. He will be seen campaigning for Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar. Rajiv Chandrasekhar's plunge into the capital fray has turned it into a triangular affair, which will be one of the most watched battles in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Chandrasekhar's major challenge would be familiarizing himself with his constituents, whereas his two opponents have already been known faces in the belt. His nomination came on the eve of the polls, even as several state BJP leaders had been vying to get it. As the stage is set for high-stake battle, Times Now has exclusively spoken to Union Minister, who has further exuded confidence. Take a look.
Narendra Modi ji has been saying he wants to take the country forward, he wants to build a Viksit Bharat. He has already said that the youth of India are going to be very instrumental in charting India's future. And BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is thinking about the future. They have not one idea to talk about development. They have no ideas for the youth. They have no ideas for the empowerment of women. And therefore, they keep harping on imaginary issues to distract people's mind, to poison people's minds, especially minorities, like CAA, like beef. Therefore, these are bankrupt parties, bankrupt of ideas, and are going to play no role in the future of India. The BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has an absolutely compelling vision for India and for India's youth and for India's women, and that is what the people of India want.